When we think about or encounter delicious food, it often triggers a physiological response known as the mouth-watering or salivation reflex. Salivation is the production and release of saliva in the mouth, and it serves several important functions in the process of eating and digestion. Saliva is produced by salivary glands located in the mouth, and it contains enzymes that help break down food, lubricate the mouth and throat, and aid in the swallowing process. Saliva also plays a role in the perception of taste by dissolving food molecules and allowing them to interact with taste buds on our tongue. The act of thinking about or encountering appetizing food can stimulate the salivary glands through various pathways. Here are a few key triggers. Pavlovian conditioning. Our salivary glands can be conditioned to respond to specific stimuli through associative learning. For example, if we consistently pair a particular food or the thought of it with the act of eating, our brain forms a conditioned reflex that triggers saliva production in anticipation of food. Sensory stimulation. The sensory input we receive from visual cues, smells, and even the thought of delicious food can activate brain regions associated with taste and reward. These signals can then be transmitted to the salivary glands, leading to increased saliva production. Psychological factors. Our thoughts, memories, and emotions surrounding food can also influence salivation. The mere act of thinking about or imagining eating something appetizing can activate neural pathways involved in the salivation reflex. Automatic response. In some cases, salivation can occur involuntarily, without conscious thought. This reflexive response may be triggered by the presence of food-related stimuli, such as the sight or smell of food. It's important to note that the mouth-watering reflex is not solely driven by the desire to consume food. It can also be triggered by other factors, such as the anticipation of a social gathering or the sight of a favorite restaurant. The mouth-watering response is a complex interplay between sensory perception, memories, emotions, and learned associations. Overall, the mouth-watering reflex when thinking about food is a fascinating combination of physiological, psychological, and sensory processes that are intricately linked to our experiences with food and the pleasure of eating. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more interesting content.